Welcome to the body scan. During this activity, I'm going to encourage you to put on your best Sherlock Holmes cap and to be investigative, be curious, be observant. We're going to talk about letting your attention rest on certain areas of your body. And what that means is really looking and paying attention to the sensations that you feel or imagine you're feeling, or the emotions that might be living in that area of your body. So be investigative, be observant.
Okay, thanks, Trevor. So let's start by just investigating our breath. Go ahead and find yourself a comfortable seat and just noticing the chair, the ground, wherever you are, supporting you, beneath you. Maybe you choose to close your eyes or softly gaze in one part of the room. And now bringing that attention to your breath. Maybe you start by just lengthening your inhale and your exhale. Just becoming aware of the air moving in and out of your body.
I'm going to invite you to let your attention rest on the very top of your head, noticing your hair or the lack of hair. Whatever sensations you can notice about your head, take note of them. And begin noticing tension. There will be certain moments when we want to release the tension that we notice. And it might be helpful to imagine almost a net behind your attention, dragging along that tension from any area so that we can release it and just let it go. Let your attention move from the top of your head down to your ears, around to your face. Notice the muscles. Notice the tension in your jaw. Notice the small movements that you make almost without thinking. Notice your cheeks, your eyes, allow your attention to move to your neck, noticing the bones, noticing your throat, and down your spine to where your spine meets your shoulders.
As we continue moving down our bodies, think about bringing your attention to the shoulders. Maybe you notice the way that your arm bone is sitting in your shoulder socket, noticing any tension in the muscles on your back, and kind of moving down into your arms now. Maybe you become aware of how your arms are resting. Maybe they're resting in your lap. Just becoming aware of any tension that's being carried in your shoulders, arms, your hands. Continuing with that net metaphor as the stress is pulled off of you. Maybe you imagine water, the stress running down like water, off your shoulders and off the ends of your fingertips. Imagine what that feels like, feeling the water running off your fingertips. Maybe you wiggle your fingers as you think about the stress leaving your body. And now moving on to your chest and torso.
Allow your attention to rest on your chest, noticing your breathing, noticing your heart. Notice all the muscles that are on your back and your chest. Take note of any tension. take note of how much air you feel like you're getting. Is your breath too shallow? Does it feel really deep? Does it feel just right? Allow your attention to move down your spine to your lower back, noticing all of the muscles that your attention passes over. Take a moment to allow your attention to rest on your gut, all of the vital organs, all of the movement that's occurring within your belly. As you allow your attention to sit within your torso, take careful note of any emotions that come up, where they lie, where they're connected to. Does it feel busy in your torso? Or does it feel quiet? Is there tension and stress? Allow your attention to move from your torso to your hip bone, taking note of what you're sitting on, taking note of the pressure that sits there.
And now, moving our attention from our hip bones to our upper legs. Maybe you notice the way that you're sitting. If there's any stress or tension being held in your quad muscles, in your hamstrings. Maybe you're aware of energy being held there. Maybe this practice feels uncomfortable and you're ready for it to be over and your legs are primed and ready to carry you on to the next thing. Just becoming aware of that and starting to release some of that. Letting that stress flow now into your lower legs. Noticing if there's any tension there in your calves, any pain or stress, and allowing that to flow over your feet. Notice the contact that the feet are making with the ground. And again, maybe you practice wiggling your toes as the stress is pulled off of the ends of your toes and released from your body.
And now I want to give you permission to go back to the pieces that felt they were passed over. What are the areas of your body that you wished you could have spent more time with? Or maybe the parts of you that you wanted to pass over more quickly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the end, but I don't want you to leave this space too early. So allow your attention to rest where it needs to. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, take 3 deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and come back to the room that you're in. Lauren and I are going to leave you to this moment, allow you to spend the time where you need to. And again, when you're ready, and only when you're ready, you can come back to everything that's going on. Hopefully now with a greater awareness of your body and some of that tension melted away.